Let's talk about our society. The consequences of freedom of sexual liberation is that men are going to take advantage of that,
which they're doing right now.
But why is the consequences? You think that's a fair consequence?
No, it's not. I never said it was.
There's no fairness in
the world.
If you don't believe that that's a fair consequence, then your reaction should be to protect the people who would be victimized by that.
Which is why they set up marriage in those. You're not doing that. Which is why they set up marriage in those countries. But women said that it was oppressive.
Okay, but we're not talking about. Okay, we're talking about.
You get what I'm saying? You get like how it's coming.
How are they saying no?
What do you mean?
How are they saying no? Because
men in other countries, is contrary to what you believe in, are very respectful of women. They'll tell you that you have to marry her in order to court her.
Basically, let me tell you this: the liberation, the feminist movement that y'all fought for in America to be able to do whatever what men do. And just be free from marriage because marriage is very oppressive.
That wasn't the idea, though. That was never the idea.
Listen.
It's not just
Listen. Ariel.
That was literally not the idea.
Let me speak, and then you can speak after, right? You got women fought for that access to be able to work because when they were living with men didn't allow them to do anything. So you fought, and you didn't like that. You'd get beat. Things would happen to you, right? Mm-hmm. So, anyways, women fought to get liberation. Cool. Y'all can do the same thing that men do now.
So we should
listen. I'm never saying you shouldn't. It was great. You have more freedom now. But the problem is marriage is not important anymore.
We as women completely disagree.
I disagree with
as women that have been here saying, "I didn't hear about that."
It should be important, but it isn't.
Listen.
But it is.
No, it's not.
Okay, let me hear your opinion.
Let me tell you.
Go. Let him talk.
Listen. In Ethiopia or any of those countries, in this modern day, if you give yourself let me even use Ethiopia. Saudi Arabia, if a man finds that you've been impure, you've been touched, you're not getting married in that society.
Okay, but we don't live in Saudi Arabia.
I'm giving you an example of how they run it. Listen. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying in their society, they value marriage. In their society. In America, listen.
I'm listening.
In America, marriage is no longer, no matter what you guys think, you may want to get married one day. As an overall in our society, marriage is not important. Women don't even go to church anymore. People don't even go to church anymore. Listen, wait.
What does church have to do with marriage?
Let me say it. Let me say the last thing, and then you can talk.
What does church have to do with marriage?
Church is the reason why marriage exists.
What are you
talking about? What are you talking about? Without the church, they're the one who created monogamy. What are you talking about?
Go.
First of all, without the church, America took out the church out of the society because they wanted money. Listen, they wanted money to be their god. This is why people praise money and people don't care about religion.
You guys know, you guys don't.
Let me say one more. Ariel, let me finish. Ariel, let me finish.
Oh, you're so cute.
Ariel, you're going to talk.
I know.
Listen, just wait.
She has so much to say.
I'm giving you facts based on the reality of how people run their societies. In a society. Listen. Ariel, you're going to talk. This is a podcast, Ariel. You have to listen. You're going to hold your brain.
I didn't want the mic the whole time, babe.
When a society values marriage and people are into church, it is better for the society from a monogamous standpoint. Why? Because in Ethiopia or in Saudi Arabia, guys are not running through girls like how they're doing in Miami. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you have a society that is saying, listen, marriage is important, and this is why India has the lowest divorce rate in the entire world.
But are they happy?
Listen, okay, so hold up. But you don't.
How do you know if they're happy?
I know.
But hold up.
Some interviews say yes. Some other interviews say.
This philosophical conversation that we're having is not philosophical. We have
Let them talk now.
We have
Go ahead.
all of the theoretical conversation that we are having is we have studies for, we have proof for, we have.
So the women in India is not happy. The women in Ethiopia is not happy. The women in Saudi Arabia are not happy. And American girls are happy.
Wait, question. Did we not say when we started this conversation that we don't believe in generalizations? Is that not what we believed in? Okay. So going with the fact that we do not believe in generalizations, right? I will move the comment from generalizations to statistics.
Okay.
Right? Because there are patterns. There are real things that people feel and that will report to feeling and experiences that they will report and that are normalized.
Okay.
And the normal experience in cultures where marriage and the marriage is defined as one man and one woman is generally an oppressive system. So then why that is statistically proven. So
why do you want to get married then?
I'm going to explain.
Okay.
So the issue with me with how you are explaining like marriage is like marriage has existed before we had the institution of marriage, right? Before we had the institution, we already had marriage. Fucking penguins mate for lifetimes. Yeah. It was a very human thing for us to find a mate and build a life with. It's a very normal human thing.
By the way,
the issue came up when other humans wanted to exploit it and make a leverage it basically. So you get fucking kingdoms and power over marrying your daughter with somebody else because it's leverage over relationships. It becomes much more of a capitalistic society where it's like, how does it benefit me and you?
But we're more
right.
But we're not that anymore.
I agree, which is why I feel like we're having a lot of these issues because
so
we're not in this society.
Sorry. Do you want marriage to come back? Yes or no?
I want marriage for myself. I want a one man and one woman system for myself.
I understand that. But the reason why it's so hard for you guys to get that, I'm just explaining this. I'm not saying what's right or wrong. I'm saying a consequence of this society.
But you're saying a consequence that's not actually taking into account our experience. So therefore, is it a real consequence?
No, it is your experience.
It is your experience. You fought for it.
But your consequence is not taking that into account.
No, but wait, hold on. All I'm saying is that it's a consequence. Now, when you meet a guy, in our society in 2023, when you meet a guy, he talks to you, he finds you attractive, he knows deep down that he doesn't have to commit to you.
He doesn't have
Nor does he have to marry you to have sex with you.
He doesn't.
That's a normal thing.
Wait.
No.
Hold on.
That's a very normal.
That's a normal thing. We think that's a normal thing in dating that should happen.
I'm trying to tell you.
It should happen. So hold up, man.
Let's I speak.
Let's speak. Whether you want it to be normal or not, I'm not disputing it as normal. I'm just saying a man is gonna think, oh, I don't have to commit to her. I don't have to have a ring on her. So wait, hold on. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happens. He has sex with you, right? Then he finds another girl. She's just as attractive, or maybe she's less attractive, or maybe she's more attractive. Whatever. He says, oh, I don't have to marry her, and I don't have to commit to her. So I have sex with her.
Go to the other one because I don't want that. That's not what I want. I want a deeper connection.
Ariel, I'm gonna tell you this.